Okay, good afternoon, students. I will start with the class. In case we are not able to see clearly or something, please let me know. So, class solving problems on implicit functions. Meaning what? You have to find derivatives of functions which includes x well as y terms. Okay. So now there is one equation given to you, x raised to p, y raised to q is equal to x plus y raised to p plus q. Given this, you have to find the derivative of this and show that the answer is y upon x. Okay. So we'll start with the problem. So this is the equation given, x raised to p, y raised to q is equal to x plus y raised to p plus q. Now there are some powers. So what option you have? Better option is to always take log. Okay. So you can take log on both sides. Okay. So take log on both sides and see what you are getting. So when you take log, it will be like this. Both the sides log. Okay. I have taken log on both the sides. Now whenever there's a multiplication sign, okay, you can always split it as log of a into b. So what will be log of a into b? It will be log of a plus log of b is equal to, you can write like this. Okay, so I've splitted log of a into b as log of a plus log of b. Now whichever powers are there, bring it out. So it will be p log x, p I can take it out. Same way q will come out. So this will be q log y. Same way p plus q will come out. Log of x plus y. Okay, so now you have got rid of all the powers. Now you differentiate. P and Q are nothing but constants, huh? Like some numbers. P plus Q, they are numbers. So take derivative now. Differentiate with respect to x. Okay, now this whole equation, this last equation, we have to differentiate. So now P is like a coefficient, it is like a number. So P write as it is. Okay. Now what is derivative of log x? That is nothing but 1 by x. Then plus q is again a coefficient. Okay. Derivative of log y will be same way 1 upon y. In previous class also I told you, although not there for them, whenever you are taking derivative of y, you have to first solve it same like x only. Derivative of log y is 1 upon y, but extra always you have to write dy by dx. Anytime you come across y function, you have to write extra dy by dx is equal to p plus q is again a coefficient. So don't differentiate this. Log of x plus y. So total, so log of something. So log of that will be into extra derivative. So what it will be? Derivative of x is 1 and derivative of y you have to take. So dy by dx. So this is the equation which you will get. Okay. Now what I will do is in the next step, this p plus q upon x plus y you multiply inside to both the terms and bring dy by dx on one side and remaining terms you take on the other side. Till this step, if anyone has doubt, can ask. So this is anyways p upon x, q upon y, dy by dx is equal to, now p plus q, if you multiply to 1, it will be x plus y. Same way this term will get multiplied to dy by dx term also. There are two terms in the bracket. So multiply this to both the terms. So this is how what you will get. Okay. This p plus q upon x plus y, I have multiplied to both the terms. Now bring which are the dy by dx terms? Listen this. Okay. I am asked to find dy by dx. So what you do, bring dy by dx terms on one side and the remaining term you take on the other side. And then take dy by dx common. So this dy by dx term I am bringing this side. So plus will become minus. Okay, so I brought this side and this I'm taking on the other side. Okay. So if you have noticed, dy by dx term I brought this side, the remaining term that is p upon x, I took it on the other side of the equation. Now within these two terms, what is common? Dy by dx is common. So remove dy by dx common. So this will be like this, p plus q if you have written this side also, starting also, no problem. Whichever side you write, but take out dy by dx out. And this is anyways p plus q upon x plus y minus p upon x. And now cross multiply this. Same way, cross multiply these terms and simplify. Okay, so I took out dy by dx common. Now we have to cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, what it will become? Q into X. This will get multiplied now. So QX plus QY, then minus PY minus QY. Cross multiply. Y will get multiplied to both the terms. Same way Q will get multiplied to both the terms. Upon, keep it like this only, Y into X plus Y. Outside, dy by dx. Okay, all the terms I cross multiplied. Same way this side also. X will get multiplied to both the terms. So Px plus Qx minus Px minus Py upon X plus Y into X.
Teacher, the denominator is slightly blurred, not clear.
Denominator.
Yeah, just slightly it is bit of blurred sort of. Okay, now if you could just write those alphabets in that same.
Okay. Okay. Now whatever is getting cancelled, you'll cancel. Okay, so QY will cancel. Same way, what will cancel here? PX will cancel. Okay, so what will remain is QX minus PY Y into X plus Y. QX so this is what you will get after simplification. Now what I will do, keep dy by dx there only. Take the remaining terms on the other side. So whatever is here at the denominator will go and get multiplied to the numerator. Same way from numerator will go to the denominator. This is basic simplification. Okay. This actually you don't have to wait for me to do, you all can also simplify this. I need to find dy by dx. So take the terms on the other side. So denominator terms will go to the numerator on the other side. Numerator will go to denominator and then cancel whatever is getting cancelled. And you know that your answer should be y upon x. So dy by dx will be qx minus py into, this will go up. So this will be y into x plus y upon qx minus py. So what all terms will get cancelled? These two, x plus y will cancel. So only what will be left is y upon x. Okay. This one is for you all to try. Same way, only with P and Q. Fourth one. X raised to 4, y raised to 5 is equal to okay, same thing. Prove that dy by dx is equal to y upon x. So just try. Instead of P, 4 is there. And instead of Q, 5 is the same step. And that is x plus y raised to 9. Okay, so I'll try now quickly. Is the board still blur? Board, is it clear or still some issue is there? Are you able to see the board? Someone at least please reply.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'll try that problem. I'm not going to solve this one. Huh? Answer you should get is y by x. Anyone who has got the answer can tell me that they have got. Same like previous problem, only you have to do first take log on both sides, then use log of a into b separate and then take derivative. If anybody wants me to solve that problem, I can solve. Huh? If anyone having some doubts in that. Fifth one, if y is equal to a raised to x plus y. Prove that dy by dx is equal to y log a upon 1 minus y log a. Okay, if y is equal to a raised to x plus y, prove that dy by dx is equal to y log a upon 1 minus y log a. So same thing, you take the main equation, take log on both the sides. So this will be y is equal to a raised to x plus y. So take log. So when you take log, what will happen? Both the sides, this will be log y is equal to, this power will come out, x plus y log a. Now take the derivative. So remember that log a is like a coefficient. It is not a this one. Don't take derivative of this. It is like some number. Log a could be like some coefficient 5 or something like that. So don't take derivative of this one. So he will remain at the side only. So now differentiate, okay, with respect to x. If this was log of x, then you have to differentiate, but this is log of a, so it is a pure number, okay. So you have to take derivative of only these two, x and y.
Teacher
So,
done previous problem.
okay. So now we move on to this. Now quickly copy, otherwise I will wipe. I had asked this, if y is equal to, you all can try till then. So what is log of y? Nothing but 1 upon y dy by dx. Then derivative of x will be 1 and derivative of y is nothing but 1 dy by dx. So when you differentiate, derivative of log y is 1 upon y. But since it is y, extra dy by dx is equal to, what is derivative of x? 1. Derivative of y is also same like 1, but extra dy by dx, because this is y. Log a keep like that only because it is a number. Don't make this 0. It is not separate. He is attached to this one. So you cannot make this one 0. Only if it was separate, something plus log a outside, alone he was, then the answer would be 0. So now keep it like that only, log a. Now what you do? Multiply this log a to both the terms. Okay, log a will get multiplied to both the terms inside. Then take dy by dx terms on one side. And then find dy by dx. So this will be 1 upon y dy by dx. Log a will get multiplied to this one also. Okay, so this is after opening up the bracket. Now take dy by dx term on the other side. The whole term will go that side and become minus. Then take dy by dx common. So it will be so after bringing dy by dx term this side, it will become minus. Now take out common dy by dx. Okay. Now cross multiply this. Once you cross multiply, if nothing is there, it means like what? 1. So cross multiply and then find dy by dx. So when you cross multiply, you will get y will get multiplied here upon y. Okay, dy by and final step, keep dy by dx there only. Take the remaining terms on the other side. Open the denominator from here will go to the numerator. Here numerator will denominator. This will be y log a, which is what has been asked. So I got the answer. Okay, those who finished can try this. If y is equal to x raised to y, prove that dy by dx is equal to y square upon x 1 minus y log x. Okay, if y is equal to x raised to y, prove that dy by dx is equal to y square upon x times 1 minus y log x. Same way what? Take log on both the sides and then differentiate. So whenever you see power like this, function raised to function or something, you have to take log. So in order to simplify and then take the derivative. Okay. If you are in the middle missing out any step or something or not understanding, then please interrupt and tell me so that I can repeat it then. So this is the question given. Y is equal to x raised to y. So take log. So when you take log, this will be log y. Then it will be like this now, log of x raised to y. Then y will come out automatically. So this will be y log x. Okay, so I've skipped the step. It is what? Log of x raised to y. So y I have to bring out over here. So power will always come out as a coefficient. Now differentiate. So now these are two terms, no? U into v. U is what? Y. V is what? Log x. So u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u you have to do. So y is the first term, log x is the second term. So differentiate. By now at least you all should be knowing what is log of y derivative. It's always 1 by y dy by dx. And one good thing about this is you know what the answer should be. So you will know whether you have got it correct or not. Okay, so when I differentiate, derivative of log this 1 upon y dy by dx. Now u, meaning what? Write the first term as it is. Take derivative of second one. So derivative of log x is 1 by x. Middle sign is always plus. Then write a second term as it is into derivative of y. Same way derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y is also 1. But extra what? dy by dx. Because this is y. Even if you don't write 1, it's okay. Okay, now bring dy by dx terms on one side. So it will look like this. 1 upon y dy by dx is equal minus, I'm bringing this dy by dx term on the other side. So log x dy by dx is equal to y upon x. Okay. So log x divided by dx, I brought this side, so it will become minus. And y upon x, I kept it there only. Now take out dy by dx common and then cross multiply. Okay, then you can wait for 1 minute if you're done. Okay, or else wait, I'll give you the next problem. Do one step and then give. So after taking out common, cross multiply. And then take everything on the other side. So what will happen? Now y from the denominator will go up and get multiplied here. So y into y straight away will become y square upon this whole thing will come down. Okay, so this will be your answer. Okay. So bring dy by dx terms on one side, take out common, then cross multiply, then keep dy by dx there, take the remaining terms on the other side. Okay, this you all are solving on your own, then it will be not difficult. Simply don't try to copy blindly. If you are on like solving on your own, it's fine. You will understand. Seventh one. If x into y is equal to e raised to x minus y, prove that dy by dx is equal to y into x minus 1 upon x into 1 plus y. Okay, I will repeat the question. If x into y is equal to e raised to x minus y, then prove that dy by dx is equal to y into x minus 1 upon x into 1 plus y. Same way, write the main equation, take log on both sides. And when if you find log of a into b, split it as log of a plus log of b. Okay, so xy is equal to e raised to x minus 1 is given to you. So take log. So it will be log of x into y, log of e raised to x minus y. And log of a into b is always log a plus log b, which will be equal to, see this is now power will come out, and what is log e will be anyways 1. Log e value is 1. So what will remain is only x minus y will remain. Okay. So I'll just write back the equation. So what you will get is log x plus log y, x minus y, because log e is 1. Now differentiate. It's very easy. No complicated things. Just straight away log x, log y, x and y. So when you differentiate with respect to x, derivative of log x is straight away 1 upon x. Plus derivative of log y will be 1 upon y, same like x, but because it is y, extra dy by dx. Same way, derivative of x is 1. Derivative of y will also be 1, but extra dy by dx. If you forget to write that extra dy by dx, entire problem will go wrong. So the moment you come across y, always forget, always remember to put dy by dx. Now bring dy by dx terms on one side, and remaining terms you take on the other side. So minus, if I bring this side, it will become plus. This 1 plus x is plus this side. I'm taking on the other side. So it will become minus 1 by x. Then take out common and cross multiply. Those who have finished, Gaurang is finished with him. So just solve this. This is for you. Solve. Those who have finished can try this. There's nothing, I have been asked. Just differentiate. I don't know what will be the answer. So start differentiating. This is the question, 8th one on. Those who are simply copying, don't copy this in the middle only. So this dy by dx, take out common. So when you take out common, what you will get is and then cross multiply and find dy by dx. So when you cross multiply, it will become 1 upon y, 1 plus y upon y, dy by dx, which is equal to, again this also cross multiply, x minus 1 upon x. Then dy by dx, y will go to the numerator. And here numerator will come to the denominator, and what has been asked, you will get the answer. Okay. 8th one, those are solving directly differentiate. There is no need to take log and all because there's a plus sign here. So you cannot take log. Remember that. If this was multiplication, no, then only you can take log. I told you all. Never take log for plus sign. Can anyone tell me what will be the derivative of a raised to 2 by 3? Anyone?
2 by 3, a raised to 2 by 3 minus 1.
Wrong. Many of you will do that same mistake. What is a raised to 2 by 3? It's a constant, correct?
Oh, yes, sorry.
2 by 3, x is to minus 1 by 3.
Okay, x, no, I'm asking about a raised to 2 by 3.
Okay.
What is the answer? Tell.
To 2 by 3.
Again, all are doing the same mistake. Someone else, can someone tell me the correct answer? What is the derivative of? Huh?
A raised to x log a. A raised to x log a.
Still wrong. Is there x term in a raised? Where all can find
Zero,
a raised to x?
0, 0, 0, 0.
Yes. 0 will be the answer. See, wait. Now when I differentiate, okay, this is a function I can understand. This is in the form of what? X raised to n. X raised to number. So straight away this will be 2 by 3, x raised to 2 by 3 minus 1. Then same way, y also is a variable. So it is same like y raised to n. So 2 by 3, y raised to 2 by 3 minus 1. Extra what? dy by dx, because it's a y term. Now, there's a big difference between a raised to x. Again, a raised to 2 by 3. Is x can be compared with 2 by 3? No. Number raised to number it is. It is like n raised to n. So number means it's a pure constant. Until and unless it was x involved there, then only it will be a raised to x log a or 2 by 3 raised to this. This is not x. This is a number raised to number. So any number raised to number is a constant. So straight away answer will be 0. Okay, so number raised to number, always the answer will be 0. Now keep divide by dx, take the other terms on the other side. Only dy by dx term you keep here, take the other term on the other side. So 2 by 3 raised to, what this will become anyways, when you cross multiply, it will become minus 1 upon 3 dy by dx. This term I'm taking on the other side. So you will get like this. And now 2 by 3 will cancel on both the sides. Keep dy by dx there only and take y on the other side. So it will go to the denominator. So dy okay. So x raised to minus 1 by 3 upon y raised to minus 1 by 3. If you want, you can write it common. X upon y raised to minus y by 3 as the answer. So this is your final answer. Okay. So we'll stop over here. We'll just take the attendance.
Teacher, so any constant, okay, if it's constant raised to, suppose there is any variable like x or something, direct it will be 0.
No, not a variable. See, there's a difference. This is called a variable. X or y are always variables.
Yeah, that's what. So what I'm saying, if
This is a raised to log a. Derivative of number raised to function, already you know it is a raised to log a. Those PubGen students, if you have a class, you can leave. Huh? So a raised to x, suppose if it's a variable, but if a raised to 100 is there, it is still a number, doesn't matter. Number raised to number is always a constant and the answer will be 0. Understood the difference?